Ragnar's having a little snooze. So we've come in from our morning walk. 9 o'clock this morning we went out because it was obviously getting a bit hot at the moment. So he's walking early and then I might take him out for a bit later on. But it was a bit eventful earlier on as we were coming off the field from our walk. Ragnar's on lead and there's a lady and a cockapoo coming onto the field, which the cockapoo is off lead and it's really fast and it's really like excited because it's on the field. So it starts running up to Ragnar and running circles around me and Ragnar. So it's quite playful, not worried. But I'm not breaking my stride either. I'm sort of like just walking Ragnar. He's happy to do that because that's what we're training at the moment, that we're just going to walk. And yeah, this dog, all of a sudden, it starts yapping and barking at Ragnar and then running away and then running back and then running away and barking at him. And it sort of unsettled Ragnar a little bit. And then it was getting barking. It was getting closer to Ragnar's like rear end. And I was a bit sort of concerned, this dog, is it going to bite him? So the woman that had the dog was calling the dog back all the time and the dog's just not listening to her. So yeah, with that, I'm getting a bit frustrated because I'm trying to get away and this dog keeps cutting us up and running around and barking at Ragnar. And so I've just muttered to myself, God, call your dog back, or for God's sake, if you don't call your dog back, or something like that. To which she's turned around and said, she said, oh, it's a cockapoo, you effing TWAT, to me. So I've looked at her and I've said, doesn't matter if your dog's a cockapoo. What are you on about? It's still got teeth and it will still bite. And to which she's just started like hurling abuse at me and I'm like, so I've hurled some back because obviously the heat of the moment and everything, which I know is not big, not clever. You know, you're two adults with two dogs and we're acting like children, basically. Ragnar didn't get bit and I'm happy. So it's, you know, at the moment I'm quite protective of him. He's 5 months old and he's going to be a big dog. And I want him to not have bad experiences. If I can help that, then I will help that. If a dog comes up to him that can't be controlled, then to the best I can, I'll try and control that situation. Anyway, and it made me think, like my experiences with walking and him at the moment is like, it's not the big dogs, it's the little dogs. And people are so disillusioned because you've got a cockapoo or a chihuahua or, you know, a little dachshund or something like that. These dogs, they're the worst dogs. And people think that he is the worst dog, or will do, probably when he gets bigger. And they're not. Because if he was acting the way that dog was acting, then everyone would have an opinion of that woman and her dog and how it's behaving. But because it's a cockapoo, it's like you've got a get out of jail free card. No, you haven't. That dog's still got teeth and it will still bite. And you're oblivious to that fact. And that makes you a bad owner because you're blind to what you've got and what's happening. One day that dog will bite someone. That cockapoo will probably bite another dog or someone or a kid, and not much will probably happen because it's a cockapoo. It's not fair. Look after your dogs.